Yeah, my name is Hilton Kelly. I'm the founder and director of the Community Empower and Development Association here in Port Arthur, Texas. What we are doing today here on August the 4th, 2009, we're having a press conference concerning the redevelopment or development of the Westside community. What we plan to do here on this lot is to build Port Arthur's first condominium housing project right here. It's going to be condominiums where people can own their own homes and operate right here out of the city of Port Arthur in a nice environment. For years, Port Arthur has been left off the economic vine and have not been able to get the resources that they need to actually rebuild. So the Community Empower and Development Association has stepped up to the plate, and we've decided to go ahead and initiate the first project on the Westside Development Initiative. And so we're going to take that first step, and we are very, very positive that once that step is taken, more people will jump on. We will get the grocery stores in this area that we need. We will have the basic services that we need. No community in the United States should be this desolate. If you look around, all you see is vacant lots and properties where homes once stood, where businesses once stood. How we got to this point, nobody knows. But yet we sit on the fence line of 30 and $40 billion a year companies. Money flows through this community hand over fist, and yet this community is suffering. It shouldn't be this way. So we're going to turn the paradigm around. We've already contacted industry. Industry has started to work with our organization. Academia is working with our organization. And also we have other local community groups that are working with us as well. We have support letters from the Southeast Texas Regional Planning Commission. We are dedicated and committed to revitalizing this community, re-energizing our young people, putting them to work, giving them the tools that they need to be successful in life, and stop the flow behind the walls of prisons and jails here in the city of Port Arthur and other communities as well. So stick with us. We're going to be showing you exactly how that's done, and we hope you'll tune in and help out. The reason why we called this press conference today is to let everybody know that it's time for community redevelopment in the city of Port Arthur, particularly here on the west side. If you look around me, you see nothing but empty lots and a lot of blight. Well, that is about to change. The Community Empower and Development Association is committed to redeveloping this West Side community and also putting our youth back to work. Many times you see in the media where our kids aren't getting a fair shake. It's being said that they're going to jail, they don't want to do anything. But what I have behind me is a group of young people from Port Arthur, from West Port Arthur, from all over that are ready to work. But how can these young people work if there's no opportunity, if there's no services that service their community? How can we get our city to realize the importance of giving our young people activities, a community center, where if you look around West Port Arthur, you have none of that. And yet we have youth that is ready to go to work. We have people here that are ready to be good citizens and to provide and take care of their properties. But yet it's very difficult to get loans in this side of the community. Well, it's time for all of that to change. So the Community Empower and Development Association is taking the first step in bringing about that change. We plan to work parallel with the city on their plans and efforts so that we don't duplicate anything. We have the support of the city in our redevelopment effort. We also have the support of industry and academia in this effort. So we are urging the city to step up their effort. It's been 25 years of talk and no action. So CIDA is going to go ahead and draw the line in the sand. We're going to initiate the first shot at economic development here in the west side of Port Arthur. We're going to start off with inviting the University of Houston to help show us how we can go about creating an image that we can visibly see. And we have incorporated the University of Houston in this project. Ms. Susan Rogers has come here from the University of Houston this morning to talk a little bit about how they're going to assist CIDA and the Port Arthur community in helping with the redevelopment of this area. So without further ado, Ms. Susan Rogers.
Well, I don't want to say a whole lot. I'm Susan Rogers, faculty in the College of Architecture at the University of Houston and the director of the Community Design Resource Center. And I like to say we're in the vision business. What we do is we work in partnership with communities and nonprofit organizations to help them basically translate their ideas and their vision into something people can understand and can grasp and can see, and so that basically you can achieve the goals that you've established. And that's like,
Well, we definitely welcome your assistance, and CIDA is very happy that you elected to work with our organization. And if you could just, just let them see who you are. This is Ms. Susan Rogers, and we're very happy to have her here from the University of Houston. And we're going to be looking to her to help us to identify what the structures can look like in this community. And so we're very happy to have you here, Ms. Rogers, you and your assistant there. And we appreciate all of the help that you guys are bringing to the Port Arthur community. And we also plan to work in unison with some of the Lamar University folks, so we're going to connect you all so that we can get the local universities involved as well. Thank you.
absolutely. And I would just say one other thing, we've committed to a 15-month partnership with CIDA Incorporated. So basically from now until about December of next year.
Exactly.
Yeah, of the year following.
2010.
That's exactly right.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
thank you, Ms. Rogers, and we really appreciate all that you're going to bring to the table. Mr. Ike Mills. Mr. Ike Mills worked with CIDA in a few areas with office development. Mr. Ike Mills is a former EDC, Economic Development Commission affiliate, and he is now working with CIDA to help us bring our plan full fold.
And I would just like to say I'm excited about the opportunity to work with CIDA, because the economic development that's kind of like my forte, and I'm excited about the possibilities of forming this partnership and seeing it all develop, because that's been one of the issues I think for the city for a number of years, actually putting together a master plan so the community can see what the vision is for the entire community, so everybody can work towards that all on the same page, the private and the public sector as well. So I'm excited, and let's get started.
Now, the property that we're standing on is going to be the starting point of our new development. CIDA has plans to break ground on this very lot within the next couple of months. We plan to build condominiums right here in this spot. And also we're planning on bringing a supermarket to this area as well. But yet this is going to be the starting point from CIDA's perspective on community development. It's been many, many years since a new apartment complex has been built in the city of Port Arthur, and CIDA is going to be the first one to get it started, and we're going to break ground right here before the close of this year. And behind me, what you see here are young men that are ready to go to work. These are the young men that people say did not exist. Young black men not wanting to do anything but use drugs and alcohol. Well, I'm here to tell you something right here, right now, today. These African American men and Hispanic young men here are here because they care about their community. They're here because they want to learn, and they are educated. Some have had trouble, some haven't. But yet that shouldn't matter. When a man has paid his or her debt to society, why should you continually count them out? Well, these young men have been working with me for months on getting this lot ready. Also, they've worked with me on other properties. And now there are other people in the community that want to hire these young men to work with them. So until we have tried to assist all our young people in the community, we have not tried at all. We have failed them if we do not continue to reach out and try to do something for those young people that are lacking the opportunity because of a failure on behalf of the city or failure on behalf of our county. We need to step up to the plate and do what we can to get these young people back to work and give them the tools that they need to be successful instead of waiting for them to get in trouble and lock them out. Then we see them on the front page of the newspaper, or we see them on top story on the evening news. It's time to reverse that paradigm. It's time to look at positive things going on and put that on the front page. No more will we talk about West Port Arthur as being the bad place. As you can see, it's a beautiful community. The only thing we have to do is roll up our sleeves, put on our gloves, and get busy with revitalization. If we could get Joe Desautel to step up to the plate and meet with CIDA and come and help us. He's our state representative. It's rare that we see him in this community. We also want to get our Congressman, Ted Poe, to come out and help us. It's rare that we see them helping out. CIDA is doing all that it can to help bring about change in this community. And I need the support of our congressmen. I need the support of our state reps. Where are you? We need the support of our city council. We need them to stop bickering and arguing amongst each other and get the ball rolling. So CIDA is making the first move on this deal. We're inviting everyone who wants to participate. We have support letters from industry, Southeast Texas Regional Planning Commission, academia, Lamar, the University of Houston, all on this effort. Everyone knows that it is something that should be done and must be done. Not only because it's the right thing to do, because the people need this to be done. And if there are any